They were doing black magic. They are. I personally believe that they're doing it consciously and intentionally, but whether they're doing it consciously and intentionally or not is almost irrelevant.
Why is no one talking about the fact that Epstein Island had an actual temple built for Moloch? And out of all demons that exist in ancient texts, Moloch is the worst one you could pick. This isn't symbolism. This isn't decor. This is the same entity tied to child sacrifice across history. People keep getting distracted by celebrity drama, but behind closed doors, the elite were flying to that island, meeting in that temple, and performing rituals tied to the exact thing Moloch represents. That's not speculation. That's what the structure was designed for. And here's what most people don't realize. Moloch is the same bull-shaped deity behind the red heifer rituals. It's the same being Israel was warned about in the Bible. Leviticus literally says not to give children to Moloch, meaning this isn't new. It's ancient. It's been happening for thousands of years. The Epstein files, the lists, the sealed documents, everything circles back to that temple. When the rest of the files finally drop, people will act shocked, but the truth was sitting in plain sight the whole time. The island wasn't just a crime scene, it was a shrine, and everyone who walked inside knew exactly what they were honoring.
They're siphoning the life force out of other people to make themselves feel more powerful. They're literally taking the light out of those young girls and boys' eyes. Permanently too. They're destroying them. They literally suctioned something out of them. Do you understand that? The things that happen to those kids are not things that people ever come back from. A lot of times it splinters someone's consciousness indefinitely. Many of them are no longer with us as a result of what happened to them. But I'm Gnostic, so I believe that they are too. I believe that they are consciously and purposely worshiping Moloch. Moloch refers to a Canaanite deity associated with child sacrifice. There's a reason that they practice witchcraft in secret and demonize it in public, because they don't want you to have access to that same power. And I will tell you that regardless of what is happening on the other side of the veil, regardless of whether or not our consciousness continues after this, when you regularly practice rituals, it changes your consciousness and it changes the way that you interact with the world. I think it's very hard for a normal person to understand what happens to your mind when you participate in child rituals and child sacrifice.
Money fears noise. You have probably wondered why music doesn't play in banks. This is because money fears noise.